We're going to find this unknown angle using the cosine law. First, let's review our cosine law formula. We're used to seeing it written this way: c squared equals to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times cosine of c. But to find the angle, I'm going to rearrange it to look like this. Cosine of c equals a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2 times a times b. Some of you are used to do it from this rearranged formula. Some of you are used to do it from the original formula. So if you're not sure how to go from one to the other, just let me know in the comments and I will do a separate video for that. By the way, how do I know that I should be using the cosine law here and not the sine law? Well, if I have 3 known sides and no known angles, that means I should be using the cosine law. Otherwise, I could probably use the sine law and save myself a few steps. So what's the first thing that we do? We label our side lengths. So if that's angle A, that's little a. If this is angle B, this is little b, and this is little c. Now, all I need to do is keep track of what goes where. I'm looking for cosine of c, so that goes right in the front. Now I have a squared, that's 12 squared, plus b squared, that's 13 squared, minus c squared, which is minus 11 squared. And in the denominator, I have 2 times a times b, which is 2 times 12 times 13. Here, it's super important that you follow BEDMAS and that you calculate the top and the bottom separately. Let's do it. 12 squared is 144, plus 13 squared, that's 169, minus 11 squared, so minus 121. In the denominator, I have 2 times 12 times 13, which gives me 312. So I'm still following BEDMAS. 144 plus 169 minus 121 in the numerator gives me 192. And in the denominator, we still have 312. Now, you could skip this next step, but I'm actually going to divide these two numbers to get a decimal value. 192 divided by 312, which gives me the decimal value of cosine of c equals to 0.6154. Now, am I done? No, I am not. Unfortunately, a lot of people stop here and they don't get full marks for their question. I found that decimal value for cosine of c, but in order to find angle c, I have to take cosine inverse. Degrees, so the cos inverse, and it's going to say our cos in my calculator, that's perfectly fine, of 0.6154. And that gives me that c equals to 52 degrees. Once you're a bit more comfortable, you can skip this whole decimal thing and go straight into writing cos inverse of 192 over 312. And let's see what we get. So again, the cos inverse of 192 over 312, close that bracket, and I get, again, 52 degrees. Okay, this is how it's done. This is how we use cosine law to find an angle. Now, if you want more videos with trigonometry and cosine law, check these out. And if you want to see how to derive this cosine law formula to go from the original to this one, please drop me a comment. See you next time.